In a world painted in shades of twilight, our story begins on the shrouded waters of the uncharted sea. A ghost of a ship, its black sails torn and weathered like ancient scrolls, glides through an ethereal fog that clings to the ocean's surface. The vessel, known to legend as the Sea Serpent, carves a silent path through the mysterious expanse, its timber groaning with the weight of 100 untold tales. The dusky sky, a canvas of deep purples and bruised oranges, witnesses the lonely voyage, hinting at both the beauty and the immense danger that lies in wait on these forgotten tides. This is a realm where maps end and legends are born, and the Sea Serpent is sailing straight into its heart. On the quarterdeck, bathed in the dim glow of a single lantern, stands Captain One-Eyed Jack. A close-up reveals a face that is a map of its own, etched with the lines of countless storms and sun-scorched horizons. His beard, intricately braided with trinkets and beads from forgotten lands, frames a smirk that is equal parts charm and roguish menace. A weathered tricorn hat sits jauntily atop his head, casting a shadow over one eye, while the other glimmers with an insatiable fire for adventure and riches. He is a man who has stared into the abyss and laughed, a charismatic and slightly unhinged soul who commands the loyalty of his crew not through fear, but through the sheer force of his will and the promise of unimaginable glory. With a flourish, Captain Jack's calloused hands unfurl his most prized possession. It is not a cutlass or a pistol, but an ancient map, its parchment so old it seems to hum with a life of its own. As the scroll opens, faint glowing runes shimmer to life, their ethereal light dancing across the captain's face. The lines trace a perilous route through jagged aisles and treacherous currents, all leading to a single cryptic symbol, the mark of the sunken king's treasure, a hoard of gold and jewels lost to the world for centuries. This is more than a quest for wealth. It is a pursuit of legacy, a chance to claim a prize that has devoured all who dared to seek it. The glowing map is a promise and a curse, and Jack embraces both with a greedy grin. Just as the path to glory seems clear, the sea itself rebels. The calm water begins to churn violently, and a monstrous shadow rises from the abyssal depths, eclipsing the fading light. Enormous slick tentacles, each as thick as the Sea Serpent's mainmast, erupt from the ocean, coiling and writhing with ancient power. It is the Kraken, the nightmare of every sailor, a legendary beast said to guard the sunken king's domain. The creature's colossal form surfaces, its baleful eyes like molten gold, fixing upon the small ship. The air fills with the thunderous roar of the beast and the splintering of wood as it begins its assault, turning the quest for treasure into a desperate battle for survival against a living embodiment of the ocean's wrath. In a world shrouded in sea spray and uncertainty, our story finds its anchor at the helm of the beleaguered ship. Unfazed by the chaos, Captain Jack stands resolute, his hand steady on the ship's wheel. He stares not at the monster before him, but past it, his gaze fixed firmly on the distant, storm-darkened horizon. A confident smile plays on his lips, for in his mind, this colossal peril is merely another thrilling chapter in his grand legend. With the promise of untold riches and immortal fame calling to him from beyond the waves, he prepares to steer his crew into the heart of the storm, ready to embrace whatever new adventure awaits.